with all this drama going on about Yandere Dev, you've probably, heard something about Yandere Simulator. So, just to give you a quick recap of what this game is about, it's about a girl named Ayano Aishi. She's in high school, and basically she doesn't feel any emotions, unless she's looking at this boy that she has a crush on named Taro Yamada. But the thing is, Taro Yamada has a ton of suitors, so she has to go around the school eliminating all of them in a way that will not get her arrested. And at the end, if you win against all 10 rivals, you get to date him. Yeah. And this game actually has been in development since 2014, and I'm 20 years old right now. Do you know how old I was when it started development? 11. What? And guess what? Here's the kicker. Only one rival is out. What the heck, guys? But I'm not gonna get into all that Yandere Simulator drama stuff because there is so much out there. Just go take a look. It's insane. And I just gotta say, just by looking at the game, I don't think Alex really knows how to design characters well. Yeah. So, basically due to this, I am going to be creating a series where I redesign different Yandere Simulator characters. And this is, like, in no way a new concept or anything. Yeah, it's around, but I wanted to put my own spin on the characters and show you that they have potential, but no, they just don't look right. So to start the series off strong, why don't we just start with the first two rivals? And you may be thinking, Osana and Amai? No, I'm doing Osana and Raibaru, the duo. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, Raibaru's not a rival. I know that, guys. But, she's a whole part of the Osana storyline, so basically, she's a rival. And, I don't know, she was the first design for Osana, but now she's a character, but I feel like she should have just been scrapped. And I just want to start off with a quick disclaimer. I'm not going to be sending any hate to the artists who created the official art because, they are not Alex, first of all. And at the end of the day, they just worked on this project for some money, and, I get that. And I think the first artist who drew Osana, quit the project, which, I understand. So please do not send any hate to them or call their art bad. It's not necessary. So to start us off on this pair, I'm going to be going over Osana's design first. So I really wanted to figure out what I didn't like about Osana's design, because personally I think that she is one of the best designed rivals out of the cast, but she still has her problems. So the first thing, and the most important thing, is changing something that all the characters kind of struggle with. They have the wrong uniform. They use the middle schooler's uniform, which I think is really, really weird. So let's change it to a more accurate high school uniform. I based these uniforms off of the designs in K-On! Because the K-On! Designs are so cute, and also I think that the blue would complement Osana's hair very well. I also decided to shorten up Osana's hair a little bit and make it more voluptuous just to add a little bit more visual interest to her character. I also chose to make her socks a lot shorter and just a more, just solid pink because I feel that the polka dots were a little bit of an eyesore. But how am I going to incorporate the polka dots somewhere else? And that's where the earrings come in. They're so cute, aren't they? And since a large part of Osana's character is about her cat, I drew it too. And I gave it the matching pom-pom. Isn't it so cute? Because the canon cat is kind of, ugh. While my drawing is still very much stylized, I wanted to give the characters a much more accurate body style, especially since they're in high school, because I feel that the ones Alex tends to use are very sus. And I know that Osana's supposed to be a tsundere, so I just made her kind of perturbed and kind of angry, but I got rid of that weird point that she was doing because her pose was kind of odd. Yeah. Also, if you look really closely, Osana actually has a beauty mark under her right eye, which I'm going to mirror in Raibaru, which is such a cute little detail that I decided to add. They're like the Squid Sisters, oh my god, and it's because they're best friends and I love it, oh my god. So looking at Osana's final design, I definitely muted down some of the colors, and hey, that's okay because it's not an eyesore anymore. But when making Raibaru, I think it's really important to complement Osana and not take away from her, which I feel that regular Raibaru did because of her very intense colors, and they clashed with Osana's design. But we want to create something that really helps emphasize their pairing and just really bring each other out. Raibaru as a character has so much freaking potential, but I feel that she's just a really bad Osana knockoff that basically just served as Osana's bodyguard. They could have developed their friendship more and show why they work so well together as a team, and why it's hard for Ayano to break through that friendship. To be honest, Raibaru just looks like a bad ripoff of Osana at this point, and I wanted to change that. The first thing that I did was think about Osana and Raibaru as a pair. Osana has this personality of being very, very intense on the outside, but on the inside she's really, really fragile. But Raibaru, on the other hand, on the exterior she seems very fragile and shy, but on the inside, she's a martial arts master and she can basically beat you up. So I tried to mirror their poses with Osana kinda being perturbed and Raibaru being very relaxed, and making her look as non-threatening as possible, because that is the point. I put Raibaru's ponytails lower on her head while also making them shorter just to add contrast to her and Osana. I also gave her darker skin just to make her stand out from Osana, because that was her main issue before. In this way, they can act as a pair while also being their own characters. Also, can we talk about how cute I made Raibaru's hair? It's my favorite hairstyle to draw of all time. And it's just so adorable. Ugh, I love it. I also decided to mute down her color palette a little bit just to make Osana pop a little bit because, she's the main rival. Raibaru is just the side, okay? She's but every good meal needs a side, And here are our 2 finalized designs.
Those stupid rumors, right? I don't care what people are saying. You're my friend. I'm not going to abandon you.
It was my pleasure. I'm really glad to hear that you feel better. Come on, let's go.
So here are my designs of Osana and Raibaru next to their canon designs. And I'm pretty happy with how they turned out, and I think they are so cute and they are just look like a pair and they're cohesive and beautiful. And hey, if you like the original designs better, I'm not offended. You're fine. Just the uniform's wrong, just remember that. But I definitely think that mine do work more cohesively as a pair and add contrast, and they're so cute. Must I say again? Well, that's a wrap, y'all. I hope you really enjoyed my redesigns, and if you did, leave a like and a subscribe, because more characters are on their way, like Info-chan. And more. Info-chan's is the first one that I have in mind because she's really cool. And also, thank you to everyone who's supported me this past month. It's been amazing just seeing my community grow. And hey, if you have any suggestions for people you want me to redesign or just draw in general, leave a comment for me and I will check it out and I will definitely consider it and probably do it. And with that, have a great day.